Hey, thanks for stopping by Mystic Messages. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I hope everyone is doing great tonight. Today's message from Source won't apply for everyone, and as always, if it don't apply, let it fly. You're always welcome to come back for the next message. These messages are timeless and will be received in divine timing for those who need to hear them. Okay, that being said, let's begin. Source wants you to start looking at yourself the way he sees you. Now, what does that mean? You've been through a lot, you've been through struggles, person after person after person, from family members to friends to coworkers to teachers. This is something you've been struggling with your entire life. People lying to you, people trying to play you, you know, people not being sincere, people that you've been there for, and when your time of need came, all of a sudden disappeared. This is what Source is saying, to look at yourself the way he views you, because you are a good person, okay? And things might feel stagnant right now and they're not moving forward because you're still surrounding yourself or allowing yourself to be surrounded by these lower vibrational entities which have been sucking off you, taking your energy, taking from you in every which way, monetarily, your time, uh, your willingness to give, and they're going to keep taking. Okay, and this is just confirmation for you because you know who it is that you need to release. These people that you're allowing to continue to stay in your life are taking you down, unfortunately. Now you have a choice. You could stay there, but I don't get that's how you're feeling. What I'm sensing here is that somebody wants to move forward with their life, but they're feeling stuck. They're feeling like they can't leave certain people behind because they're afraid of being left alone. Okay. I'm not saying this is going to be an easy journey for people to move forward on. Okay. And when you do start eliminating certain people in your life, there is some time that you're going to be spending alone. But that's for you to grow and to heal and for you to start appreciating yourself, who you are, and it increases your ability to communicate more clearly with the divine realms because you're getting rid of all that chaos that these people are bringing into your life. Okay, I know it's hurtful, especially when there's been people in our lives our entire life and we don't know any different, so we don't know what's going to come. But when you're moving into a spiritual journey and when you're wanting to move forward and elevate yourself, unfortunately, everybody is not going to be able to come with you. But the consolation is, once you learn to heal yourself and you move forward, you will find your soul tribe out there. You will find people who you resonate with, people who resonate on your vibrational level, not those who drag you down, people who will be there for you when you need. Okay? I have a feeling that I'm getting a message right now that somebody has just been shown by the divine who a certain person is. Okay, through an action, through something they said, and yet you're refusing to believe that. I know it's hard to believe when you love people, but you have to remember, a lot of times these people that are in our lives are really not themselves. They're actually placed there. Lower vibrational people, as I mentioned before, are easily used by dark forces to keep people who want to better themselves down. They're going to plant seeds of doubt in your mind. They're not going to truly be happy for you. And especially, you're going to notice as you start to elevate and you start to realize that you need to move on from these situations, they are going to resent you. And that's cool because that's just more confirmation that the divine is showing you that everybody is not meant to walk a path with you. Okay? And it's sad. It's just the way this world works. It's just the way the 3D world works. That you might be on that timeline, but in order to ascend to the next vibrational timeline, there's certain things that need to be done. Okay, it means following those nudges that you're getting within that source is asking you. There's many that I'm speaking to right now that you have creative ideas going on in your head, and yet you're afraid to move forward, or you shared them with people thinking that they would be supportive, and all they did was downplay your idea. And a lot of that is jealousy. Those are the people who you need to move yourself away from because they will keep you perpetually stuck. They're doing what they're meant to do. And it's hard to move away from that. Okay, and especially hard for people who have, and I know whoever I'm speaking to, probably like myself, you struggled constantly throughout your life, giving of yourself, and people taking. And then when the time came that you needed something, nobody was around, and that hurt. But it's better to let them go because again, what are you losing? You're losing people that are not supportive of you. And to me, in my opinion, that's no loss. But everybody has to make their own choice. You know, I'm seeing that there's a person out there right now. I'm getting a message for somebody that wants to return to an old relationship. Please stay away from that relationship. Again, that temptation is being brought before you as a test from the divine to see what you're going to do. If you continue down that path, things are going to remain stagnant for you. If you go back, you can't move forward. Again, you have a choice. The divine, provides free will. You have a choice. But in my opinion, it's better to look at something for what it is. And when we can learn to understand what certain things are in our life, even loved ones that we've had around us from the beginning, when we can learn to understand them from a spiritual perspective, from a higher perspective, to understand that all people are not what they see, or not what they seem, excuse me. Many people come at you wearing a mask, pretending to smile in your face, pretending to be happy for you, and then they talk behind your back. Okay? And it's very easy to tell who these people are because the minute that they get with you, they want to gossip about someone else. And what you need to understand is if they're gossiping about other people with you, what are they doing when you're not around? Because guess who they're gossiping about? A gossiper always tells on themselves. And I'm getting whoever I'm speaking to understands this. You're seeing this, and this is Source trying to show you these are who these people are. Like Maya Angelou, rest her soul, used to say, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Okay? Basically, she was saying the same thing. People always show their true colors, but it's up for us to make the decision of whether we want to surround ourselves with that type of a vibration, or do we want to elevate ourselves and be around those who are looking to ascend, those who find joy in helping, enjoying community and helping one another and helping to uplift the vibration of the planet. Not people who are looking to, do lower vibrational things such as gossip, stealing, what have you. All those negative things that you really don't need in your life, and it's okay to leave that behind and not feel guilty about that. And for the relationship person, please do not allow this person back into your life. You know they're no good. When God removes somebody from your past, let them stay gone. Don't go digging them up because they're not going to bring you any happiness or joy. They're just going to take you further down into the rabbit hole that you don't want to, be in. Because misery loves company, you know, and the dark loves to go after people who are looking to better themselves. Again, it's up to you. You have a choice, but God wants you to see yourself the way you are being viewed. Look at yourself in the mirror. Do that project that you're feeling, unworthy of. Okay. If you're thinking about creating a channel out there on YouTube, go for it. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let anyone's opinion stop you. As long as you're doing something positive and you want to do it for the good of all and the benefit of the entire universe, you will have backing from the divine realms. Okay? They'll always be behind you. And it doesn't matter what people have to say about it. Okay? All that matters is how you feel about yourself. And you'll realize once you start viewing yourself as a worthy person, the way the divine realms views you, you'll start to see things change in your life. Okay? And like I said, not everybody's going to like it, but you have to get the attitude of who cares. They're welcome to come with you, but they have to do the work that you are currently going through. It takes work. It's not easy. But I know that you guys got this and you can do it. Okay? Again, this message was from Source, and I hope that it helps somebody out there and it reaches the correct people. And I want to thank everyone for stopping by. I want to thank everyone for the comments, even if I'm not able to see them. The ones that I do see, I return. But if you have leaving likes and comments and stuff, I really appreciate that. And we'll see you again soon. Take care.